Welcome to September '09 with your Students' Union. I'm your Students' Union president. Welcome. What can we say? We've just come back from training, myself and the rest of the sabbatical officers. We've been on like a month, maybe a little bit longer than that, worth of training to equip us to be able to do the job that we have been elected to do this year. Just from some updates for you about what's going on around the Students' Union. Firstly, we want to say a big thank you to the staff team who worked very hard to ensure that what we want get done and what you want gets done as well. So that's the first thing. We've had a successful year. A very big thank you to the last sabbatical team as well. They've done a great job to put us in the position we are, and hopefully we can hit the floor running and take it to new and higher heights. So, new areas. We've got the Union Quarter, which will be a mixture of a social space and a bar. I think you should come and check it out. It's going to be an area where you can use computers, get on the internet, more of a social learning area in a social learning environment. But the bar will still be available for those who wish to go into the bar and socialise and do what people do in the bar. Also, we've got the front of our new building, front of our building being renovated and updated for a new, fresher, brand new look, just to go with the rest of the university. And for those who are here for the first time, it looks absolutely marvelous. And those of you who are here returning, it looks absolutely marvelous. So it's fun. It's a great thing to be part of this new branding that the university and ourselves as Students' Union are going through. Um, some dates for you. Of course, you've heard about Freshers Fortnight, which kicks off on Saturday the 19th of September and finishes on Sunday the 4th of October. Uh, there are various different things going about. If you want to look out for the guide, I've got it the wrong way around. Wait. The guide, which will be around, it's been probably been sent to you as well at home. If you can't get hold of the guide, look out on www.udsu.co.uk and all the events, the ends, the daytime stuff that happens in Derby and in Buxton for you students will be available to you. On top of that, we've got the actual Freshers Fair, where we get commercial businesses to come down to give you like freebies, sign-ups, and stuff like that. So you're going to have the likes of Walkabout, you're going to have the likes of, off the top of my head, Domino's Pizza, and of the such, giving out vouchers and stuff. You know, we do this really good one, which is the 50% off. Look out for that. Cups, there'll be the Source there, who are our advisory service, who deal with academic representation, higher education issues, further education issues. So if you're in college, you're not left out. Stuff like welfare, housing, anything at all that you want to chat to us about, or you have a problem with, or complain, academic tutoring or so, just come along and speak to us. On top of that, the actual Freshers Fair is taking place on the 28th and 29th for non-sports teams, so societies, and the actual Freshers Fair for sports teams will be taking place on the 30th of September, and each day will be running from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Like I said, all this information is available on the website. Now, looking at ways to get involved with the union, which is the most important part, I feel, because I came from a American football background and I played sport. I didn't really care too much about the education side of things till I realized actually I wish there was more I could have done earlier on. So this is your opportunity to step up to the plate. I say we're open and available to all, accessible to all, regardless of what or who you are. Just to give you some information, we've got elections running after the Freshers Fair, and we're looking to elect a mature student, international student, and the rest of the Buxton committee. And there'll be other positions available. We'll be looking to also elect NUS delegates who are going to go to the annual conference, where we will vote on the national scale. As you know, we're governed by the National Union of Students, and it's a great time and a good experience. Another great way to get yourself involved with the whole student movement. Lastly, other ways you can get involved through course reps, and we have various zones. We've got the Democracy and Representation Zone, which is headed by myself, the president. And then you've got the Student Development Zone, which is headed by Barney, who is VP Student Development. Then you've got the Sports Zone, which is headed by Kelvin, who is the Athletic Union president. We've got the Welfare and Student Rights Zone, which is headed by Heather, who is the VP Welfare and Students' Rights Officer. And you've got the Education Zone headed by Jack, who is the VP Academic Affairs. So, we've all got our zones, and depending on what you're after or what you want to do, we go into those zones. Then we've got the Union Council, where we pass policies made up from those zones. And then from that, we have an annual general meeting where we give you reports of how what we've done and how we've done it, and budgets and stuff like that. So if you really want to get involved, come on down. Our doors are open. We've rearranged the office so that we're more accessible. If you see us about and you know who we are, come over. If you don't know who we are, look for one of these. And that sort of gives us a way, identifies us. We also have our tracksuits or our hoodies as well. Any little thing, any big thing, even to find out information, give us a chat, because we're here for you. And on that note, this is my first blog. The next one should be in 2 weeks, if not a month, after the wind rush of the Freshers' Fair. I hope you have a great year. I look forward to working with you and for you. And together we can make a change, and that's what I'm here for. Cheers, guys. Until the next time, this is your president, over and out.